Recently, I went to Studio 151 for one of their trade nights, at which I was able to trade and acquire some awesome Pokemon cards. Both single and sealed, I grabbed a ton of stuff, and today we're going to be diving into it, seeing what I was able to trade for and opening up some awesome packs. But anyways, without any further ado, I think we need to go down to the minicam and start checking out what I picked up. Alrighty, so with the minicam now set up, I think we can kind of dive into what I picked up first. And I think we should start off with the singles first, so we'll go into that and what I actually traded for and acquired on the trade night. So starting off here, a little bit of a smaller one, but it is the Zapdos EX from the Japanese version of 151. I was actually gunning to hopefully get the alternate art during the trade night. Unfortunately, no one that went there actually ended up having it, so we had to kind of settle for the Zapdos EX regular one, which I mean still is a very nice card, and I guess that somewhat satisfies my needs. So we'll set that one to the back there. And another card we picked up from the Japanese 151 set that we actually watched someone pull, and then I was promptly like, well, if you don't need that card for your set, I would really appreciate if you could trade for it. So I was able to work out a trade, and I was able to snag the Mewtwo Art Rare from the Japanese 151. Of course, this card will actually be appearing in English in the Mew kind of ultra premium collection for 151, so it won't be a card that you're actually able to pack in the English version, but nonetheless, I still think it is a very nice card, and I really wanted to pick it up. Set that one to the back. And I think the next two cards, not everyone will be particularly, I guess, favorable of, but I mean, they're for me personally, and they kind of do help my personal collection out a lot. So the first one here being this Trico Holo from Crystal Guardians EX. It is technically, I mean, not a promo. It is just the stamped variation of the card, but still one I did need and I did not have in my binder. So a super cool snag for sure. Anytime I see a Trico, Sceptile, or Grovyle card, I kind of, you know, bend over backwards to kind of get it, because can't go wrong with that. And then sticking with our Trico Sceptile theme, we do have a Sceptile here, one of the, I guess, the e-reader ones, and I've been kind of on the lookout for this card for a while, and I was super glad to snag it at the trade event. So that does it for our Sceptile and Trico and Japanese cards, and then moving on to our modern cards we picked up, both English of course, and alternate arts. Now this is one card that I have been talking about for months now, it seems like, and every time I open up Brilliant Stars I mention it. I'm sure you guys know what it's going to be, but it is the Arceus alternate art, looking gorgeous as ever right there. I do have a double sleeve, so you see a little bit of a reflection, that is why, but nonetheless a super nice card. I'm glad I don't actually have to worry about packing this card anymore, and yeah, I'm very happy to have it in the collection. And the last card we picked up, and definitely the most pricey card we were actually able to trade for, is going to be one that I think will look beautiful beside another card that is actually my most expensive in my collection. It is the Giratina V-Star from Crown Zenith. I was debating on whether to go with the one from V-Star Universe or this one. I decided, I'm like, well, my Giratina is in English, so why not stick with my English Giratina for the V-Star as well. But I mean, it is such a gorgeous card. It makes me kind of want to go out of my way to get the other 3 gold cards just to kind of have them all go together in my binder, but nonetheless, it's an amazing card. I'm super happy to have this one in my collection and in my binder, and I'll probably have to pull up my Giratina to keep them side by side for a little bit. But yes, so that's what I picked up for singles, and I guess now we can show up the packs I was able to trade for. So the first kind of packs were 3 packs of 151. They were out of a booster box. A couple packs had been taken, but I was like, well, I kind of want to take my gamble on it. I don't know if the big card had already been pulled from it. Maybe it had, who knows, but we'll go through this one here. I'm not going to do the pack trick because apparently I read if there is a God pack, it'll be like right after it. Not this one, so you don't want to mess up the pack trick too much. And again, we could still go. Oh, that's actually a really good one. The Erica Pokeball, I think that one actually is worth something, not gonna lie there. And the last card is going to be a Beedrill Holo along with a Persian and a Venomoth. All right, next pack of 151 up here. So I did actually see a lot of good cards from 151 get pulled at the trade event. So I did actually see a Erica secret rare get pulled, and then an Erica secret illustration rare get pulled like right after each other. So that was pretty crazy. So hopefully today we can have some of the same luck here. Who knows? Maybe not the Master Ball Jolteon and anything in the rare, just a Machamp Holo, and the last one is a Lapras and a Machoke, leaving us with our last pack of 151 here to go into. I mean, if we can pull a God pack, or even honestly a secret illustration rare, you know, like it would be so cool if we could do it. I don't know on this one though. Okay, no God pack, but still a chance for a Master Ball. Oh, no Master Ball on the Dragonair, and the rare is just a Flareon Holo with a couple cards in the back. Giovanni there, that's another one that you could pull as a secret illustration rare, but unfortunately we didn't do today. And now that leaves us to the last big thing I was trading for, and I will bring it up to the cam up here because it's a little bit bigger. It was this Scorbunny box featuring Zamazenta V. So if you guys remember a couple months ago, actually my first video on the channel was opening up these boxes, but the version going into actually Scarlet and Violet. So these are very similar, but instead they would be going into Sword and Shield. So the packs in here are actually insane. I believe we're getting an Evolutions, 2 Cosmic Eclipse, and an Unbroken Bond. So, I mean, I guess I can't waste any time. We just need to open this one up. But yeah, I saw the packs in there and I was like, oh my goodness. Like, especially with tag team sets going up and potential to, you know, pull something big. That would be pretty cool if we could manage that. So I definitely had to pick up this one. I traded for it, so I mean, technically, I guess that means it's free. As you can see the big card right there on the mini cam as I start pulling stuff out here, and oh my goodness, it's great to see some tag team sets and evolutions. Probably one of the best boxes I've actually ever opened, and I'm going to take the promo cards out here as well if they all fall out very nicely, which they did, except one on the edge. Alright, so quickly checking out the promos with the Scorbunny, Sobble, and Grookey here. I will even give away the code cards. Pretty sure those ones still work because they are Sword and Shield or Sun and Moon, so nonetheless, very, very cool there. Or actually, these ones aren't promos. I believe these are all from, or the Scorbunny is, but these two I believe are from Sword and Shield base. If you can see the code cards, or the, not the codes, the little symbols on there, but I'd love for you to let me know in the comments. Maybe I am wrong or right, but we did also get the Scorbunny pin there, looking very, very cool. And the big card being Zamazenta as my preferred legendary. I guess not Eternius, because Eternius is, I'm going to just say it, miles better than both of them. But if I had to pick one, I'm definitely going with Zamazenta. As you've seen many times on the channel, when it's a box between the two of them, I do always prefer to pick up the Zamazenta one, but that's just me. I know some people really do like Zacian, but the most important thing in the box is going to be these packs here, actually, with Unbroken Bonds a little bit fluffed up there. But I think what means we're going to have to save Cosmic to the last, and we'll do Unbroken Bonds there. And it's crazy to say that we're starting with Evolutions. I've never had to say that on the channel. Usually Evolutions is the big one, but today it's like the little brother to these big heavyweight tag team sets that could be holding some pretty crazy stuff in it. So code card there for you guys, and we'll see what we can pull in this one. Actually, I almost went 4 on that one. The other ones are 4, these ones are not, so gotta be careful there. I don't want to overdo it and ruin the last card. Nidoran there, Vulpix, Energy there, Magikarp, Weedle, Seal, Reverse Holo, and the rare. It's going to be an EX. Ew, very nice. A Mewtwo EX. Woo, that is a clean card there. Don't have this one yet either, so that is a super, super nice one to add to the collection. Moving on to Unbroken Bonds with Lucario and Melmetal on the front. I'm trying to think of some of the good pulls you could get out of Unbroken Bonds. I guess, I'm trying to think of, no, I guess the Giratina is Unified Minds. There's still a couple good ones in here. I just cannot think of them off the top of my head, and I'm making sure that we do 4 on this one here. And let's go through this one here. Maybe we can get a Tag Team GX full art. That would be kind of good. That would be really good, not kind of, but we'll go through this one and break this box. And honestly, this is a crazy box. I'm considering buying another one of them, just holding on to for a while, because just the packs in it are so good. But let's get through this pack first. Volcanion Versal here, actually looking kind of nice. And the rare, a Sand Slash non-holo. So moving on to 2 of our last packs for the day. Actually, I'm going to save the Arceus one to last and do this Cosmic Eclipse one with Solgaleo and Lunala on it first, because I feel like that Arceus one might be hiding some good packs in it if I can actually open this one up. Maybe not, but yeah, I guess there we go. Just gotta rip it the wrong way, and we'll see on here what we can actually get in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Alright, let's go through this one here. Type Null, Heracross there, Araquanid, Time Pull there, Flabebe, Alolan Sandshrew, Ponyta going into a Sunkern, a rare, or not a rare, sorry, reverse holo is a Ralton. We actually can get gallery cards out of this set, funny enough, which is pretty cool. And the rare, is it going to be a Tag Team GX? It is! Very nice. Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia there looking super, super awesome. Did recently pick up the Tag Team alternate version of this one, which is honestly awesome. So it's super cool to actually get the regular variation on top of that. So add that one to the back, and that still leaves us with 1 pack of Cosmic Eclipse to go. So I don't know, guys. I'm hoping that we saved the right one for the last pack, and I think I slipped a peek and saw a good code card there. We'll give that one to you, and it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Or is that I'm overdoing it? I'm overdoing it. That's the 4 there. Yes, because there is the energy on this one. Let's go through this one. Hopefully we can get some last pack magic here and pull something awesome. I mean, the back wall is already super full today, so I wouldn't complain with another hit to join it on the very last one. Golduck there, and the rare, it is just a Decidueye Hollow. But overall, I mean, the 2 hits out of the packs, and then I believe we did have the Erica, yeah, the Erica Pokeball card here, which I don't know if the Pokeball is worth too much. I think it is a decent amount. I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken on that one. I'll have to double check after this video, but nonetheless, I think we did pretty good on the pulls and the trades that we were able to bring in. But nonetheless, guys, if you did enjoy me picking up some awesome stuff, cracking some awesome stuff open, I would really appreciate if you dropped a like and sub on the video. But anyways, this has been another episode of Nate Collects, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.